Hey guys, it's Justin from Justin's HIV Journal, and this is kind of a special entry for me. Actually, I had a person email me actually on YouTube, and his name is Bobby William, and he is actually blind, and he actually he sent me basically a letter asking um, this and saying this. I'd like to ask you for a favor of you. I like your HIV letter idea, but I can't print it out in Braille. If you don't mind, would you mind reading it for me? If you wish to email me privately, email me at, and then he sends his email. Um, I agreed. I said I would love to. I think that we all should have the opportunity to do something that we want, and as long as it's not hurting anyone or hurting ourselves, we should all have that opportunity to do whatever we want. So he's written this letter, and I thought it was just amazing. Um, I thought it was amazing when he wrote it, when I read it. So I'm gonna read it to you guys, okay, off my computer screen. So thanks Bobby for contributing as well, and I appreciate it. And here's your letter. Dear HIV, people say that eyes are the window into the soul, but what about memories? Don't they count for something as well? I'm blind, gay, and I can remember my life changing all because of you. I can clearly remember the first time ever truly hearing about you. It was a high school health class, and all of us were instructed to do some research on a common STD. I chose you because I wanted to get to know you and to see what kind of damage that you did to people. I didn't know that I'd meet you face to face the next year. When I met you, I was homeless, roaming the streets hoping to find some sort of perishable food. It was late at night, and I had just found a nice truck to sleep in. And so I curled up with my backpack in the truck bed. Suddenly I felt a glare of flashlight on my face, demanding to know why I was in the truck. After some arguing and bickering, he took me into his home, gave me a couch to sleep on, the first one I had ever slept in years. His name came to learn was Brian. Brian took me into his home, and we soon became boyfriends. I didn't know that he was infected with you until my first heated, passionate uproar. I wanted to make love to Brian so badly that it literally hurt me that he didn't want to pursue the same actions as I wanted. I didn't understand until he told me that he had you coursing through his body. I now understand what a horrible thing you were. What I didn't understand was why you would do this to a respected African American teacher who liked the bowl every Tuesday night and have scented candles sitting near his tub every night when we took a soft bath together. I just don't get it at all. Why would you infect someone so pure-hearted and strong? As I grew, I became stronger. Graduating high school, I watched you work your magic on this 32-year-old man. I watched you eat away at his T cells and his immune system, all because of a blood transfusion. Toward the end, I stayed home with him and cared for him. He helped me survive the bitter world, and I was trying to help him survive your bitter plight. I lay with him as he vomited and shook in my arms. Unable to fight you off any longer, I didn't know how to handle this at all. I was only 19 at the time. I didn't know how to fight you, but trust me, I did everything that I could. He couldn't teach anymore, and it soon got to be so bad that he was hospitalized. On his last day, I held Brian's hand as he faded away from me. His HIV medicine utterly useless to him now. By the tone of the doctors, I was certain he looked as white as a sheet. But I stuck with him as he cried through the nights, as he vomited on my clothes, and as he tried to lurch to the bathroom with my help. If you were going to have it your way, I was going to fight you every step of the way. I was going to be with him until the end, and I was. His last hours were of encouragement to me. We lay in his bed, with him in my arms. He kept telling me to never give up and to be the best that I could possibly be. I promised him I would, and after I did that, I felt his chest stop moving. I felt his breath stop hitting me with spurts. It was April 10th, 2010. The day I graduated high school was when Brian died. Brian was a good person, and I took his words to heart. I walked across the stage and grabbed my diploma, all the while with tears gushing down my face. Brian told me to be strong, however, so I was. After my graduation, I went to college. I became a writer and a motivational speaker, using the money obtained to donate to HIV research labs and medical teams in the United States. I won't back down, and I definitely won't give up. I go to schools and educate them about you, and I'm actively participating in many ways to eradicate you from this earth. I may be blind, but you have not sapped away my sight. I see the people who battle you every day, just as Brian did. I see the advances we make to beat you. I'll tell you something here and now. When the first cure is administered, my cane and I will be way out in front row of onlookers grinning broadly. Soon, you won't be a problem anymore, and I will be there to watch every second of it. Sincerely, Bobby William. Bobby, I hope you did your letter justice, because it was amazing. You are amazing. And thank you so much for being a part of this campaign. Write a Letter to HIV campaign. If you would like to be a part of this campaign, just like Bobby has, please send your letter. And if you want to do a video with your letter, that's even great. That's great. But you don't have to. But send your letter and a picture that represents yourself. And you can send it to mylettertohiv@gmail.com. Again, that's mylettertohiv@gmail.com. And the 2 is not the letter 2, it's a T-O. T-O. So thank you again, Bobby. I appreciate it. And keep up the good fight, as we all are.